All right. Okay. Hello, everybody. I'm here with world famous singer, tenor Lorne Ginther, and part time lawyer. No, I do full time law. And my name is Winston Conyers. I'm with Sotheby's International Realty, and this is Lorne Ginther, the lawyer that I'm talking about. And anyway, Lorne, can you tell us? Uh, Maybe just describe your business here.
Well, yeah, my business has evolved a lot. I started out prosecuting, but now it has to do mostly with complicated estates that need litigation and then ordinary estates that need to be done and all
Uh,
the other stuff that relates to estate planning and things like that. So,
Wonderful, wonderful. And Karen, my wife, who's my business partner, she asked me if you weren't going to be a lawyer, what else might you have become?
oh my goodness, I've never even thought of that. I would probably, if I had not become a lawyer, I'd probably be joining the people on the streets in their, in the tents in Vancouver.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe have permanent residence at the Balmoral Hotel.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know what the hell else I would have done.
Well,
I'm sorry, I used the wrong word there.
no worries.
Yeah.
Well, thank goodness you became a lawyer. Can you tell us any kind of odd requests that you've had in your experience over the years?
No.
No?
Well, because a lot of it, the oddest I can't talk about because of solicitor client,
Of course.
you know.
Yeah.
But the most, and the other ones are a bit complicated. But I don't. No, I'm sorry. I just can't.
You can't talk about that.
Yeah.
You know what? I asking the question. I'm thinking, as a realtor, same thing. We can't discuss
Oh, right. Oh, good.
client. It's
Good for
client
you.
privilege. Same idea. Um, so when did you start the business? Are you
Well,
originally from the White Rock area?
no, I'm not. Actually was born in Victoria, but I was my first 3 years I spent in Gibson's Landing,
Oh,
where my dad was the principal of the school. And then, against my will, I was abducted and taken to Vancouver.
okay.
I was a 3-year-old. I should have some rights too, don't they? Don't I?
I think so.
And then I was raised in what was then called South Hill, and I went to Mackenzie School
Okay.
and to John Oliver High School, and graduated from there. And then I had an academic career after that, just going to university and enjoying the jobs in between. I worked at Valentine Pier as a stevedore, and I worked as a construction laborer, and I worked as a rug deliverer.
Oh.
And
Lots of different
yeah,
things
those kinds of things,
that all lead up to a
Well,
career in law.
I was really lucky because there were all kinds of jobs all over the place. In the forest, you could be a chokerman.
Yeah.
In the mills, you could work on the green chain. All kinds of, and you could go fishing, and if you were lucky, you could get a share of the catch.
Ah,
And there was a paper mill on Burrard, not Burrard Inlet, further up. And I had a friend whose job was to clean out the furnaces after they, became cold enough to do, and those kinds of things.
lots
But
of.
some people got jobs at the dew line. So it was a marvelous time to be a young guy and healthy and strong.
Yeah.
And-
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Speaking of healthy and strong, one of the things that we do, you and I are in a choir called
Yeah.
White Rock Singers, and we love that. You have a favorite song that you brought to the choir a couple of years ago.
Oh, that was the song of the Hebrew slaves from Nabucco.
Nabucco.
Nabucco is the opera, and the opera is concerns in part the parading of the Hebrew slaves onto the stage, singing this really doleful but longing song about what their memories were. Now that was, I think, I actually looked it up. It actually happened. I think it was 400 or 500 miles they had to walk, and it was desert walking, so not good. And a lot of them died on the way.
Huh.
And of course, looking forward, they didn't know who they'd be sold to.
Right.
There was a lot of sadness to get out, and it was a beautiful song.
Oh, I remember singing that song and just being exposed to it was really. Do you remember any of the lines?
I don't speak Italian, but
Can you remind me of the?
And then it gets into the loud part.
I remember singing that. It was so beautiful.
Yeah, James conducted it.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
James is Lorne's son. Also works at the law firm here. And just one last question about if someone was going to come and use your service, are you still open for clients?
Yes.
And what kind of thing are you taking on now?
Well, anything involving the preparing of a complicated will, or even a simple will, is fine. And actually preparing wills, preparing powers of attorneys, and that sort of thing.
Okay.
And my hours are now shorter because of COVID, but they may be extended a bit longer as we learn more about how this thing is transmitted and how we've made any progress in preventing it. But
we're all learning. It's
I know.
a new world.
Yes.
Anyway, great. Well, thank you very much for your time today. This is Winston Conyers saying goodbye to J. Lorne Ginther and in White Rock, British Columbia. Thank you, Lorne. Thanks for your time
Thank
today.
you, Winston. Winston, I appreciate it. I admire both of you. You know, Karen and yourself. So
thank you.
And your professionalism.
Thank you. All right. Bye now.